All right, it's Tuesday. I'm gonna go out and peek, see what they've got. Probably won't be getting anything this week, but you never know. Then maybe another pawn shop or thrift store down the way. So stay tuned. Here we go. All right, I made it in, and wouldn't you know, more Rocky Steelbooks just sitting on the shelves still. Some of the other videos I've seen from you guys, I've noticed a lot of the Best Buys are empty, but mine still has plenty. The only thing I noticed that came out today that I did not need for the price was Cool Hand Luke. You know, they have the Steelbook there and the 4K edition. The Star Trek movies, you know, like Nemesis, First Contact, Insurrected, did not need those in 4K, so passed on them. Chucky I wanted last week because I have season 1, and I'm tempted to just pick this up today because it was the last one in the store and just thought it'd slip, and it'll go well with my other that has the slip. So flipped around with the other side of the new release shelf, and wouldn't you know it, same thing, just more last week and 2-week and 3-week old releases. I did find that the Days of Confused 4K price was pretty reasonable when I compare it to like Barnes & Noble. The Dawn of the Dead slip was completely ripped apart on those two, and I almost grabbed it, but passed again because of that. None of this other stuff was really appealing. You know, I didn't need it or already had it or wasn't going to pay, $26 for A Man Called Otto when I can wait for a while and just get it for $3. Pennywise, though, the story of it for $18, that's a pretty good deal, especially still having the slip. I paid $15 for mine, so, that's not too bad. And Titanic, couldn't believe that's still on the shelf. So I'm out of here. I'm going to go to the next spot. All right, just left the old Best Buy. They still had a lot of the same stuff as before, but I did pick up one thing from last week. So I'll make that way into its, the final hauls at the end. We'll try to go to one more spot, 2 more spots while I have time. Kids at practice, so I'm overlapping. So stay tuned. Who knows where I'm going next? All right, next stop, pawn shop. Can't film in there, but I'm going to take a peek, see if anything new came in. So stay tuned. Here we go, baby.
They're not here. Probably I'd say tomorrow.
All right, that worked out quick and easy. Grab some movies. So looks like we'll have a little bit of a haul for you guys later. I'm gonna make one more stop, and then back to the field. I only have a little bit more time, so I like it. Got lucky. They gave me a great deal too. 5 movies, $2, $10. 5 for 10, baby. Hope I get lucky again. Here we go. All right, I made it to my next destination. I'm gonna hit that Goodwill and Dollar Tree up at the top of that sign. We're gonna skip the grocery outlet, the Eyeglass World, and El Cilantro. It's good Mexican, but I am not hungry. So, your typical strip mall. Here we go. They even have them side by side. So, I mainly came for the Goodwill, but since this place has movies on clearance lately, I'm gonna check it out either way. So, been here in about, a month. So let's hope they got something new. People always be donating around here. Here we go. And in typical Goodwill fashion, we've got the concert going. So just grabbing these quick clips of the bins. Those are just filled with DVDs, always in the front. But lots of actually great movies. They always put the Blu-rays right here in the front. And for some reason, they put them on both sides. Shirts and sweaters, blues and blues. So flipped around real quick for you just to kind of give a quick pan and scan of what they're working with today. All right. Goodwill had a couple things for me. So a few more titles down, a few more for the collection. Dollar Tree, nothing. Not one DVD, nothing. I might have a couple more minutes, so I'm gonna go down the road for one more store. Just hope for the best. You never know. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go see if they got anything new at the lots. Usually cheap ass Blu-rays, cheap old movies on clearance. The newer stuff's 3 to 5, 7, pretty common, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky. Here we go. Yeah, I made it in, and of course, just blasting music. They only have this one small end cap, so it's gonna be quick and easy. I'm not even gonna bother with the DVDs. I'm looking at the blues, and then just a lot of the same titles that they always have. A lot of movies that just haven't moved. They had one clearance purge for what I think was $1.25, and about nothing else. True Grit and Hondo's all right, but don't need it. Already have it. I did find that if you were looking for like building a collection, Strangers for $3 couldn't go too bad. And, couldn't go. It's not too bad of a price. Guess though for $3, pass, because I found mine for 50 cents. And then the Friday the 13th, at a Big Lots final chapter for $3. If you're building a horror collection, it's not too bad, for $3. So I'm gonna get out of this one and show you what I got. And we're back. All right, I made it home. It's been a long time, 6-7 hours since the hunt ended. As you can see, final chapter, Friday the 13th. Good price. Didn't need it. Left it behind. But for just a good example, though, if you're building a collection, didn't need the latest and greatest boutique label, limited edition slipcover, whatever, you could just get something as cheap as $3 to $5, dollar, for like the Purge. You could build a horror collection at thrifts and Big Lots at just any common place. For $30, get yourself 10 great movies. So, with that said, I'll show you what I did get myself. We'll just do the first. So, I finally picked up this. It's only been out for a week. When I say finally, but Chucky season 2. I have part 1 right here, so I figured why not? They're gonna fit together well, and I want it. Once I get to that season, I want to be able to just go right into this. So that was the first item that I got, and it was the last one in the store, so that was the main reason. Pawn Shop number 2. Stop. I got Amityville Horror, the remake with Ryan Reynolds. It's all right. I only had the DVD. I decided to upgrade. So it was part of a 5 for 10 that they gave me. And this was one of the movies I didn't have. So Amityville Horror. Fury. Love it. Great Brad Pitt movie, tank movie, action movie, great movie with a great ending. Just lots of stuff with Fury. So finally decided to pick it up. Haven't watched it since HBO or something like that. So Mortal Kombat, not the newest or the latest, one of the old ones. Never seen this one, but picked it up because, well, A, that was one of the movies that I didn't already have, and B, I liked the new one a little bit. So I want to kind of go back and see what I missed out on by skipping these altogether when they were first released. So, next, Masterminds. Seen this once. It was meh. I'm going to give it another shot. I've been liking Sudeikis lately. Galifianakis is okay. Owen Wilson, pretty funny. So I'm going to go that route. Kristen Wiig's great, but I mainly, with these other dudes, I just want to see if I enjoy this one a little bit more. And last Samurai. Great action drama, martial artsy, sword play. Soldier turned samurai, that kind of a story. So that was what I picked up for the 5 for 10, and great deals. Next and final 4. We got Rock and Rolla. Never seen it. It was interesting. It looked interesting. It was there last time, I want to say, and I skipped. This was one of the movies I like went swayed back and forth. It kind of was like, I put it back, but then I'm like, this time I grabbed it because I do kind of want to check it out. So if you've ever seen Rock and Rolla, let me know if it's good, bad, happy, sad. This I heard it's good. Never heard of, or sorry, never seen it myself. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I've seen whoever has posted about this, whatever pages have come up on IG. Always a thumbs up. I haven't really seen any reviews or checked out any reviews on the tube here about it, but only good things I've seen. So I'm gonna give it a chance. Hope. So hope them jammies are nice. They're talking to Bob's Blu-rays about movies. I talk to him all the time about movies, but about this particular one, he likes the ending. He thinks it's a great movie. I think it's a good movie, but I've only seen it once, so I want to revisit, and because I don't recall everything about it. So Captain Phillips just happened to be there waiting for me to watch and pick up. For some reason, every time we talk about movies or these movies come up with our conversation, I find them within a week at the store that they never I don't really look for them, but they just kind of appear. So it's like karma or something, like something in the air, like just telling something out there, telling me I should just pick it up and watch it. And then last, I did pick up Terminator, the original sealed one. I have this in a set. I don't have it individually. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to grab it. I like Terminator. Great movie. And it deserved its own individual case. Super cheap. And then if I do decide I don't want it anymore, I could just turn it in if I just want to keep the the other set I have. So with that said, that's the final one. So that's what the haul consisted of today. These fine blues, all for you. Well, for me, but for you too. Sharing. Sharing is caring. Who knows? I said it wasn't going to go out, and I went out and, of course, found more movies. So you never know. I'm not going to say never. Never say never. So until next time, we'll just say, thanks for watching and coming by, thanks for commenting, tell me what you like, don't like, all the normal stuff. As usual, click some buttons and stuff, have fun, go crazy there. And just that's it. That's it. So later.